Oh, wait. My mistake. Hello and welcome to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, the no throne Cicerone. And welcome back, folks. Happy Thursday, but importantly, happy Black History Month, one and all. It is time to celebrate those African Americans, Black people that have done great deeds for humanity, formed a great part of this nation, and maybe your friends, maybe your family. It is not just a time to commemorate them, but to also recognize their achievements and accept their place in our country. Yeah, country's good. That was off the cuff. I probably should have practiced that one. Thank you everyone for being here today. And Spectrum, thank you so much for popping in today. Answering the question of the night already. What is your favorite egg dish? Probably poached or Benedict. I had in New Zealand. Well, that is here's my retort. Here's my response. How are poached eggs or eggs Benedict different in New Zealand? Is there a particular trait about them, or was it simply just that particular dish that made you fond of them? It could also just be, the regional flavors just happen to be a little different. But thank you so much for answering the question of the night. And of course, Spectrum Branch is a fellow Twitch streamer, legendary community member, focuses on first playthroughs, last seen playing 9 Souls. I hope you're enjoying that one, friendo. Also, an accomplished musician and music producer, so please go give them a follow. I felt like eggs were in general better there, but also Benedicts were very common in that region for some reason. So they had definitely developed an artisanry in their craft of eggs bennies. I've never heard them called egg bennies, but now I must start using that. I myself haven't had too many chances to have eggs Benedict. Sometimes I see them in the menu and I think, is this a full dish? Is this like an appetizer? Is this like a side? At the end of the day, does it really matter? I should probably try more. If I had to answer my own question of the night, nobody asked me to, but I'm gonna answer it anyway. I want to say that I probably am good just for the good old-fashioned scrambled, and it's not because I like to make scrambled eggs. I feel like there's just like a variety of combinations that you can toss into a scramble and come out with something a little bit different. It's very, very similar to like pizza, in which the pizza toppings themselves are the personality of the pizza, and yeah, I think I like its versatility. I think I like the consistency of the flavors. I like cooking them. So that's my very lame answer for that. Some places use a potato rosti, which is sort of like a crispy potato pancake as the base instead of an English muffin, with amazing marinated mushrooms, fresh veggies, various types of hollandaise. Well, that sounds just delightful, Spectrum. I think I've had a potato rosti before. I think for some reason I thought they were called potato roti, but then again I might be thinking of a slightly different dish. But yeah, you can't go wrong with mushrooms and fresh veggies. I want to say, especially when it comes to egg concoctions. No, you've got me thinking about the eggs. Roti might be referring to a different. Yeah, you might be right. I'm thinking of a slightly different dish. But yeah, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you're having a delightful Thursday. I hope that so far things are holding steady, things are under control. And here's hoping that tomorrow is only better. What are we doing here today? I actually started late. I meant to start an hour earlier, but as it always goes, Thursdays is chore heavy day, and unfortunately it was just not meant to be. There's a very solid chance that this might just fall under the 3 hours, which is kind of sad. I like to, not that I am one of those like marathonist type streamers or anything like that, but I like to set my standard at like 4 hours, because I feel like I get enough accomplished, I get enough chats, I move forward with the game, and anything below that I feel like we're basically just on a holding pattern with that particular game, and so you kind of just have to roll with the punches, unfortunately, when it comes to these things. We're doing our best. Before we get started, of course, we do have our little pal over there who is not showing himself. Let me try and bring him out. Churro, of course, member of the Ale Pack, just had some surgery last Friday. So a day short of a week, he had a small mass removed from his hip and is doing a lot better. I want to say thank you to everyone that was concerned over his recovery, but he is getting on just fine. He's still wearing a donut, as you will see in just a moment. Let's see. Hey, buddy. But so there he goes on the side of the camera, of course. You know what? At some point, I have to install either a remote for the camera or something that just tracks him, because some people will just come in and they're like, why do you have a camera on the corner when there's nothing there? And I'm like, I promise there's a dog there that shows up sometimes. Yeah, just getting him to stick around is a little difficult. Anyways, this is not about me and how I'm trying to be super popular. He is doing a lot better. In one more week, he's going to go to the doctors. His stitches are definitely a little drier, a little bit better, and so he is definitely in a much better spot that he was last week. Today I was actually planning on not putting him on camera, but like I closed my garage door and he was like waiting like right at the door, because I guess he feels like he belongs in this ambiance, in this space, which is fine, which is good. I obviously everyone enjoys him here, so I just had to pull him in here. He doesn't look, his wound does not look terrible, so I will say everyone is safe in case they see him. But yeah, just thank you very much for everyone's well wishes, and of course I will wish you, Jojo. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for popping in. How are you doing? What is going on here? I am streaming, and I am streaming Final Fantasy VIII. Still playing that game. Still at the end of disc 3. We're trying to complete some side quests, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. But I appreciate you popping in. Doing good? I'm doing okay myself. Just trying to go through my Thursday. Just a lot of chores for me on Thursdays. I just finished 3 loads of laundry, which is always a pain in the butt. And then I had to do a little bit of a grooming for Churro, who is recovering. So my morning's pretty busy. Hopefully the rest of the days of the weekend are a little bit better. But thank you so much for popping in. And of course, Jojo Verdejo is a fellow Twitch streamer, also does stuff on YouTube. I highly suggest you follow him. Generally does a lot of retro games. Last time you were playing Sonic Adventure 2. Now you're playing Echo the Dolphin. I hope that's going well. I know that that's a difficult game. Have you moved through the game much? Have you beaten the game maybe? Always glad to hear your check-ins. But yeah, thank you so much for being here today. Before we move forward, of course, we gotta get going here. We gotta talk about what is on tap today. And today is no different than any other day. Today we've got actually a new non-alcoholic beer, which I saw, and I thought, you know what? I generally don't go for the more commercialized brands, but I feel like Sierra Nevada is a little bit different than most other commercial brands. I feel like they generally do a pretty good job. Echo is a hard game, and I'm still at the Lagoon stage. Hey, thank you very much for sharing the update. I remember you saying that it's a hard game. I have seen other streamers play it, and I always wonder, wow, they must be amazing to be getting through this game. So I don't doubt that you are among the champions. So this one is Trail Pass. This is their Trail Pass IPA, and of course the can is green. The can is green, so my green screen is hitting it right there. This might not be the best representation of this, so let me go ahead and switch it over to the ale scam. And there it is, Trail Pass IPA. Let's go with, back it up a little bit. Geodude. Okay. So that is Trail Pass IPA. As you can see, the iconic green can of Sierra Nevada. You've got the little scrollies, which I always thought was supposed to suggest like an old pirate map or something like that. And of course, you've got maybe the picture of a map or a highway at the bottom. Yeah, and then just like the great outdoors sort of thing. That's what it's showing there. Echo is indeed very hard. Also, I got a couple of free games from GOG Galaxy, including Alone in the Dark Trilogy. Ooh, nice. Have you played Alone in the Dark before? Is that a franchise that you enjoy? I applaud you for taking it on. Wow, what a beverage. I think it's good. I hope it's okay. I hope it's delicious. Looks like a topographical map. Yeah, actually that's probably an accurate description. You don't get to... I feel like in general I don't get to use that word often, so thank you very much for just dropping it in there, Spectrum. Nope, I never did play Alone in the Dark series. Okay, well now is, or soon, might be the perfect chance. Very happy for you, Jojo. So what exactly is a hazy IPA? What is an IPA? That's the question. An IPA is an India Pale Ale. The reason they're called India Pale Ales is specifically because they originated back in the seafaring days of Great Britain, when they would sail to India, and they would do a very long voyage over the sea. Now, of course, as you can imagine, in order to go in the ocean, make this very long trek, you would have to make sure that all of your food was properly stored, properly salted, properly sterilized. Otherwise, it would go bad. In the case of beer, the best way to make sure to sterilize your beer is to add more hops. Hops contain a compound which is basically a germicide. And the idea is that they added so much hops into it so that it would last. It would taste incredibly bitter, but you know what? Sailors drank it nonetheless. After a few bottles, I'm sure that they didn't really care about the bitterness. For whatever reason, the style stuck, the style prevailed, survives to this day. It is an IPA, generally known for its bitters. I want to say lighter in body, generally golden color. Trying to think of, kind of just known for its bitters, I want to say. What are other characteristics of IPAs? Well, there's a certain waxiness about them, especially in the American variants. In America, they're also known as West Coast IPAs, which contrast them to their hazy IPA cousins, which hail from New England. So yeah, that's what a Trail Pass IPA is. Let's go ahead and actually see what Untappd has to say on this particular issue. Turn off the Ales Cam for just a second. Okay. So Trail Pass IPA by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. Grab a Trail Pass and start a new adventure with miles of flavor. Explore the hoppy notes of citrus and pine from Amarillo and CTZ varieties in a non-alcoholic Trail Pass IPA. The silky malt body and clean hop bitterness are just what you'd expect from a world-class Sierra Nevada IPA, yet it's less than 0.5% ABV. With the Trail Pass, we captured the iconic citrus and pine explosion, just explodes in your mouth, that you expect from a Sierra Nevada IPA, all without the alcohol. Good. Hit the trail with the hoppy aromas and let the smooth maltiness wash over your taste buds. It's like a hike through a hop forest. I like it when beer descriptions, they not only talk about the flavors of the beers themselves, but also just give you an idea of like how you should, the things that you should be fantasizing about as you are navigating the drink. It meets all of our criteria for what we would consider a craft IPA, not necessarily even a craft non-alcoholic IPA, but a craft IPA, says James Connery. I don't even know who that is. Trail Pass uses traditional brewing methods, not alcohol removal. to create a full craft flavor below the 0.5. Okay, you know, I feel like they could have shortened that a bit. Let's go back to intermission and actually taste this thing. Give me just a second here. I think my side computer just, for some reason. So I guess just a little bit of a shop talk here. I actually have a computer on the side. It's technically my output, and so whatever's happening over here, it's actually showing me as if I was another viewer. I think it's important for me to see what it is, and sometimes for whatever reason it doesn't show what it needs to show, so it's a little bit frustrating. Let's actually go ahead and open this thing, and of course, still not showing me what I wanted to show. Let's see. I'm not afraid to say it. Echo is too hard for me to want to take on. How is it possible that there is any game out there that you can't take on, Spectrum? I've seen you do some crazy challenges in the past, but of course, to each their own. Yeah, so pretty excited about this one. Today we have a standard pint glass, nothing fancy today. Nothing fancy, just a regular old pint glass, which is probably what I have the most of. Greetings from the street, boys. Okay. And so, as I mentioned before, this one is relatively clean and crisp. You got a medium-sized head of bubbles, very, very fizzy beer in terms of a nose. Again, it's that waxy, piney resin that you would expect from North American IPAs. A little bit of malt, more like breadiness. Yeah, more like toast as opposed to anything else. Hey, Melissa, it's an ale stream. It is indeed an ale stream. Oh no, the cone of shame. It is the cone of shame. It is more like the donut of watermelon. Yes. Thank you for being here. How are you doing today? Derp Critic, of course, is a fellow Twitch streamer, legendary community member of ours, and I know what you were streaming earlier. I believe you were doing a recap of the Nintendo Direct from yesterday. I unfortunately wasn't watching, but I was tabbing while you were streaming. I hope you had a good set of reactions from the Direct. But yeah, please go follow Melissa. Again, last seen playing special events, having reactions over the latest Nintendo Direct. I love that it's a watermelon pattern. Yeah, I was thinking there was a couple of like little donut designs, but I've seen donut designs in a lot of those donuts. So I was just like, you know what? I like watermelon. The watermelon patterns is kind of cute. Let's see. Echo may be hard, but I'll do whatever it takes to beat it. I know you will, Jojo. I am sure you will. I thought the Direct was alright. Nothing too major. Yeah, you know, I didn't hear a lot of like big news that came out of it. Like the biggest thing that I heard about, and I guess I'll keep it to one detail. I don't want to spoil it for people that may not have seen it yet. It is a certain game from a famous RPG company that came out in a different system that they're bringing over to the Switch too. I heard I heard about that, and I was just like, well, good. I'm hoping that people enjoy that. Okay, so I'm supposed to taste this thing. Feminale, dear viewer. Thank you so much for being here today. Yeah, it's actually pretty good body. I want to say maybe a 2 out of 5 in terms of body composition. Not as robust as like a hazy, not as robust as a wheat beer, but definitely good body. I want to say it's a little bit bitter, but not particularly out of control, which is what I would generally feel comes from a Sierra Nevada standard IPA. Maybe that's just my taste buds that have been adapted over time to the bitterness. But I want to say you do have that waxy resin, but it's nothing that lingers. I feel like whenever you have hops like Amarillo, they tend to like build up on your throat, and this one is actually quite smooth in its delivery. Again, a taste of crackers, actually a taste of untoasted bread. Like just like sliced bread is kind of nice. A little bit of sweetness, not too much. Yeah, so quite enjoyable. Quite enjoyable. I can say that I'm officially impressed. I didn't expect too much from this one, but it is indeed not bad. No, I don't want you to know my precise location. Thank you very much. Let's see. Welcome, Moonglow. How are you doing today? Great to see you. I want to share my favorite announcements, but I don't know how to put it. Well, take your time. Take your time. Greatness takes time. But yeah, Moonglow System, of course, is a fellow Twitch streamer. I hope you've been doing well. I don't know. Excuse me. Last seen playing Cult of the Lamb. Please go give Moonglow System a follow. Great to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. But yeah, let's go ahead and give this particular Trail Pass IPA a rating. I'm not the biggest IPA head, but this one I'm just impressed that it's kind of just like smooth and not particularly overpowering. 275 is what we're giving it today. Cheers, we got it. And yeah, that is what we'll be drinking today for at least the first half of today's stream. Let's see, I'm pushing for 300. I am so close, 269. You know what? That's not a bad number. I'm sure you'll get there soon. It's from a classic top-down series known for lots of explosions. Oh, hey, I think I know what you're talking about. I got a small feeling that I know what you're talking about. I think I saw Blue Sky post on that. Yeah, you know what? I was going to say something, but now I also don't know how to phrase it. But thank you for suggesting that. That is a timeless franchise. That is a timeless franchise. But okay, with that, let's go ahead and get started. I feel like I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I might have forgotten. No, I think we're good. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go and play Final Fantasy VIII, shall we? Okay, let's turn on the sound. I'm pretty sure I will have to lower the sound. Final Fantasy VIII tends to be quite loud. Quite loud. Okay, let's try that. It's at 0.7%. Hopefully that is enough for everyone to hear. that scene transition sound may have been doubled. Yeah. Are we watching the? No, actually, this is just the intro. Final Fantasy VIII just tends to be a very epic game like that. So like I mentioned before, we are playing Final Fantasy VIII on the PlayStation 5. This is officially Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. And if you might recall, we were collecting cards last time. We might be doing some more card collecting today. So if you like Triple Triad, stick around. If you hate it, if it's the vein of your life, maybe reconsider, but also this might not be the stream for you. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the last thing that we were doing is we were challenging the CC Club, which is the top 7 players in Balam Garden. We actually defeated every one of them, but we still need to get the legendary card from the king. So we're gonna try and do that. Okay, let's get in here. Okay, so the idea is that the card king actually happens to be Quistis. We're going to challenge her. We're going to try to beat her at a card game and not lose any cards in the process, which is very, very difficult. So let's do that. Sure, you want to play? Gotta always put Laguna in. Laguna is my lucky card. We can skip Zell, Cypher, and Squall. Is this the type of music that you'd be dancing to, Spectrum? You just like jam to it. Yes, let's do it. There's the card that I'm looking for, the Gilgamesh card. So, putting it out there right off the bat. The plan here is I need to flip it so that I take it at the end. But at the same time, I have to make sure that whatever card I use to flip it, if it is flipped, that I take it back. As you can see, every single one of these cards is very important to me. As you can see, because they're all character cards. I dance to a good amount of music, I guess. I wouldn't have it any other way, Spectrum. You're one cool cat. What is the smallest thing that can beat it? An 8 or above? We have 3 cards that can accomplish that. Let's go with Squall because they're gonna try and flip them, and then I can flip them right back. I hope. Yes. Or actually, let's go with Laguna. That way, only his underside is weak. Yeah, the bottom and right of many of those cards is tricky. Exactly. It's like they have some really solid numbers on them, but then they also have very weak numbers to complement those. They really wanted to keep this game balanced that way. Come on. See? And they... Oh, come on. I can't flip it back. This game is a wash. Oh, dear. I should have thought about that. Why didn't I think about that? Okay. Let's go ahead and end this. How do I even reset? That's not what I want to do. And if what I am suggesting doesn't make sense, basically at the end of this round, they're gonna take my Laguna card no matter what I do because I can't flip it back. That's kind of the idea. How do I just reset? You know, one of the things that I do not care for in the PlayStation 5, what do you call it? Menu is that it is very difficult to do basic things like reset a game or turn off the console. You have to go through like menus in order to do that. Let's see, I lost most of my cards in the beginning of FF8 and I gave up on Triple Triad, but I respect those who are good at it. Trust me, Spectrum, I am definitely not good at it. I think I do a lot of just like resets so that I can get the cards that I want, and then I try to game the rule system, which is also just its own thing. As long as I stay away from the random rule, I think I'm okay. There's gotta be a faster way to reset. That's frustrating. Let's see. The gal of that Tonberry to use a number 4 to overtake. Yes, exactly. Exactly. How dare they? Tonberries are sneaky like that. They like to sneak and they don't even have sneakers, I say. I miss having PS1, 2, and 3. They were all the best. They were all very charming. Do you have a favorite between all of those? I think my all-time favorite would have to be the PS2. Random. You know it. The notorious, infamous random rule. We don't like those randos around here. Let's go. And we might use the same combination again, but if it doesn't seem to be working out, I might just try a few other cards to try and change the momentum. Okay, we're starting off defense. Protect weak sides. I'm so close to paying off my debt in Animal Crossing. You're almost there, Melissa. Keep on. Keep on keeping on. I believe in you. Oh, we can just take this one. Where's that Gilgamesh card? Gigamesh. Ooh, Animal Crossing. Ooh, indeed. Let's see. Technically, we don't need to, like, make an effort here. As long as they don't flip our cards, we're okay. We also don't want to throw duds out, though. We can just... Not that I want any of these cards. Sure, I will take your Sphinx card. I think Sarah. That might be a new card for us, actually. Yes, let's do it. Good game, thank you. Unfortunately, she did not pull out the Gilgamesh card. I'm tempted to play Eden. I might play Eden. And Alexander. Alexander is my favorite Guardian Force / summon. If you must know. If you must. Lucky Squall, Cypher. Let's throw in a... Also, this rule, you take all flip. Exactly, exactly. So, I can't afford to get a single card flipped. That's the issue. Okay, here we go. So I have to play a card that will flip that card, and at the same time, when that card is flipped, that I can flip it back and make that save, if that makes any sense. No, it doesn't make any sense, but that's what we're doing. Let's see. Hey, welcome Magashi. How are you doing today? Always love this music. You're gonna be hearing a lot of it today. How are you doing? Great to see you. Magashi-sama, of course, is a fellow Fruity stream team member. Always a cool person to hang out with. Last seen playing, of course, Little Nightmares 3. I hope you're having a most wonderful of Thursdays. This classical scenario. I love the I like that we're right here, Spectrum. I love it. Hey Casey, how are you doing? Hope you're enjoying Final Fantasy VIII. I am indeed enjoying it. How are you doing today? Great to see you, Casey. I'm pretty sure that you've also been playing Final Fantasy VIII recently, right? I think I saw you playing it a couple of days ago. Casey Q, of course, is another amazing fellow Fruity stream team member. Last seen playing Dokapon Kingdom Connect. I don't know what that game is, but feel free to let us know. But yeah, I hope that you're having an amazing day. I have been, yeah, attempting speed runs of it. Gotcha. It seems like lots of cool folks are getting into that FF8 speedrunning business. Not me though, I'm not that cool. But I'm sure that you'll go far with it. Dokapon, it's like brutal Mario Party. Really? Maybe I should look at a gameplay video for it. Okay, so flip it and then flip it away. Flip it away. We might be able to pull it off with Eden. Or I don't have a strong head. If I put down Laguna, then he'll be impossible to recover. If I put down Eden, I might be able to... No, I wouldn't be able to take it back either. Wow, I really set myself up with these cards. There is always a chance that the computer might just play a crappy set of cards and not even worry about it. I should have just stuck to my original card configuration. Well, let's try this and see what happens. I feel like this game is already lost. It is already lost without even going. Gonna flip my Eden. I know it. They're gonna flip it. Don't do it. I have 3 exits, still moving this slowly. I trust in Eden. Oh my gosh, they didn't flip Eden. What? They must just not have the cards. I'm impressed it took them that long. Trust me. Let's go. Okay, so now we have to super play it defensively. Make sure that not a single corner is overtaken. It's gonna be tough. I might just, you know what? I might just start tucking away things. Let's put Alexander in this corner over here. Okay. So far, so good. Maybe. Too many 2s and 3s out in the open. It could be all about throwing down a card that I know I can recover as well. That doesn't make sense. I could put down Quistis in the middle and hope that they don't have something better than a 6. Let's try that. Okay. Okay, we might do it. Yes. I think we did it. I think we did it. Yes! Gilgamesh. Got it. Thank you for the GGs. That was a risky one. That one definitely took defense. Okay, so we have officially taken every legendary card from the CC card members. So I think we're good here. We are officially done with this side quest. Let's get out of here. Sorry to take it from you, Quistis, but I needed to have all the cards at least once in my life. It has never happened before, so snip that Gilgamesh. I got it. And we actually haven't seen Gilgamesh in the story yet, so it's kind of like a... Technically, it's like a... What would you even call it? Like an omen? Like a precursor? Let's see. Question of the night. Favorite egg dish? Spanish tortilla. Egg and potato. See, all of those things already sound wonderful. Make them every so often, but it's never the same as my mom makes it. You know what? I feel like at this point, I've gotten tired of trying to replicate what my mom used to be able to prepare. She used to make a lot of stews with like beans and like chicken and things like that. And even though technically speaking, sometimes I just throw in the same ingredients that she does. It just comes out differently, and yeah. It's also the fact that she just cooks with a lot of butter and oil and basically everything bad. So I'm never gonna be able to replicate that specific aspect of things, and maybe that's just a formula. And of course, stop me if you've heard this before, but I feel like previous generations would just like add things without necessarily like measuring it, and I am still a person that will just grab their measuring cup to like determine what I should be adding. Okay, in order to get back outside, I think we need to go to the bridge. We're actually in Fisherman's Horizon. But yeah, that sounds delicious, Magashi. Thank you very much for sharing. I should look up how to make a Spanish tortilla. Mood, for sure. I'll never forget the time my dad thought to add corn to cornbread. It did not end well. Would you think lesser of me if I didn't know that either? I've never actually made cornbread. Today I learned. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's make like a tree and get out of here. Cornbread is amazing when made right. So it's funny that you mentioned that, because as a Peruvian kid that got here, I want to say when for 4th grade, my first exposure to cornbread was they would like give it to us in school lunches pretty frequently. And the cornbread in school meals was basically like this cube that just tasted very grainy. And I grew at this taste of it, and I never cared for it. And unfortunately, yes, I know that there's better cornbread out there in the real world, but I've always just kind of like retained that mimetic memory of it. Mimetic memory, that's not a phrase. But yeah, it's never, for whatever reason, I just can't shake it off. Like a Taylor Swift, I can't shake it off. We can't use that. I've tried it with corn in it. It was okay, but not my favorite. But it retained moisture around the kernels and did not keep very long. Ah, I see. That would make sense if you add kernels to something like that. To like a bread. I love this weather, this breeze. Perfect. How do we get out of here? I thought it's like a ladder or like a... Did we just float away or something? Oh wait, actually, I think I know what it is. I think we actually have to go to the cockpit. Because, of course, everybody's college has a cockpit. Yeah, I getcha. The amount of butter in the really good cornbreads I've had is probably not healthy. Well, sadly, a lot of the food that is the most reminiscent, that stays with us, that tastes the best, has all those ingredients: the fats, the butters, the oils, the salts, the spices, which are not necessarily the best for us. The sugars, of course. The sugars, my God! Okay, are we ready to go? Yes. So I was, let's see, everything better with butter, absolutely. Okay, so I think we're supposed to park this thing here, if I remember how to park. So, funny story, not really funny story, it's more like a lame anecdote, but funny story, I was having a team meeting the other day, and I always have icebreakers for my team meetings because it's just like a nice way to like get everybody off work mode. And so one of the things that I asked was, what if you were to be given an award, what would it be? And it's like any award in the world, so you could be like, I don't know, most handsome person, most athletic, or like best new artist, I don't know, best director, whatever accolade you might think of is game. And so I waited for everybody to answer the question, and then at the end I said, I figured out what I should be awarded for. And the answer may surprise you. No, actually, the answer is worst parallel parker. Because even though I have like 5 cameras in my car, it will still take me about 10 different tries to parallel park. And it's always not perfect. There's always a slight angle to it. I always scrape my tires. It's not pretty. And then that's why I just never try it. It's awful. It's an awful experience for everyone to see, experience, know about, and now I have passed on that curse to you. Most likely to fart in an awkward situation. That's not, you know, that's a great achievement to recognize. That's a good way to, you know, change the mood of the situation. Oh gosh, probably goes to Casey. I like it. Casey, you have been awarded. Let's go find the Ragnarok, shall we? So what we are doing now is we are not playing card games. We are actually going to go to do the Chocobo Forest quest. And those of you that might have heard me talk about this before is that while I like Chocobos in general, I didn't particularly care for their for the version that they had here necessarily. Specifically in the forests, in the fact that there's forests and that you have to like solve puzzles in order to ride them. Not my cup of tea. Okay, let's go. But yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's see. Let me go find my player's guide. So let's see. If anybody's interested, we are using our Final Fantasy VIII strategy guide. I felt that I tapped my microphone and it turned off. So this is the original Final Fantasy VIII strategy guide for the original game, because I can't be bothered to look at the internet to search for this information. CC members. Okay. So the reason why we're even attempting the Chocobo Forest, excuse me, is because there is one of the triple triad cards only drops when you finish all of the Chocobo Forest, and so because we're going for completionist in terms of cards, I want to make sure that we get it too. So let's go to the one that is north of Trabia. Before I forget, to your help. Let's see, I honestly would not have found the Chocobos in this game had someone not explained it to me. Yeah, it's difficult because you don't necessarily know that the forests are the things that have the Chocobos, right? It's like these little bubbles that are randomly on the map that just basically look like forests. I made it all the way to the last dungeon before I found them / needed them. Yeah, I get that. But yeah, it's not the best implementation, I think. Okay, let's turn off encounters. Let's go ahead and save. Can't believe I got that card. I'm pretty happy. Alright, hopefully I can solve this. I actually didn't read any guides for this before now. How's it going? Back for more, eh? Thanks for the business. You want me to explain? Yeah, sure, explain. I forgot how this thing works. Allow me to explain. The two whistles are for location, which is the Choco Sonar, and action, which is the Choco Zinner. Choco Zinner? I just saw Squall's level 100. Yeah, I'm sorry. I tried so hard not to let that happen, and it just... I probably should have been carding monsters before that. It's not an ideal situation when your characters in this game reach that high of a level, but can't really do anything about it now. If you sound the Choco Ziner, somewhere in this forest, Chocobos will fall from out of nowhere. You can tell where by the Choco Sonar sound. Select the whistle with the square and hold circle while walking and sounding. Okay. I don't want any small ones. I need to be able to write. Hold your Chocobos. When there's only one Chocobo left, the mother Chocobo gets worried and starts looking for it. So that's when you catch it? Exactly. They're quite well behaved. Let me review everything with you. First, square to select the sonar, and circle to sound it. A different sound tells you where the Chocobos are. Then square to select the Ziner, and then circle for them to fall. When you talk to the lone Chocobo, boom, the mother appears. By the way, the sonar sound when they're not around is, and the sonar sound when they are around is. Get it? I hope so. Hey, you look concerned, that's where I come in. Press square and select help me, and for a bargain price, I'll catch one for you. Oh, and one thing, if you sound the Ziner where there are no Chocobos around, your whistle will be stolen. After that, you'll have to pay for it. Well, good luck to you. Okay. But they're right there. What am I... Let's see. Before the catch... Let's see. How to do this. This is an easy one. Start off by using the Choco Designer at spot 1 or 2. Spot 1 or 2. In order to get the Chocobos back into the trees. Then use the Choco Designer at spot 3, which brings down all 3 Chocobos in the area. Head to spot 4 in the area, blah blah blah. Okay, so let's go to where they are right there. Chocowiz menu to detect, to catch. So Choco Designer. Okay, so that one leaves, and that one leaves. So got them on those 2 spots. Then use the Choco Designer at spot 3. Let me switch it back to Choco Sonar. Like this spot right here. And then... this is lame. This is lame. Okay, the 3 of them show up. And then... head to spot 4 and use the Choco Designer to bring down the last of the 4 Chocobos. Return to spot 1 or 2 one last time to return the 3 Chocobos to the... Okay, so spot 4 is, I believe, all the way by the door. Let me switch it to Designer. I mean Sonar. Is it? It should be by the entrance. Am I not seeing this properly? No, it should be by the entrance. There it is. Okay, so we switch to Designer. We switch to Designer. Okay. So 4 of them down. And then we go back to one of the ones over here and talk to them. What is happening? Okay. Speak to the remaining Chocobo to solve the puzzle. Don't forget to locate the hidden items, Shellstone and Holy Stone. Okay. Okay, so there's the Chocobo mom. Congrats on your catch! Oh, you still haven't found... Oh, nothing. Wait, so how do I find these items? Hold on. Oh, I see. It's all the way to the top. Nice, Shellstone and Holy Stone. Beautiful. Okay, so we have everything that we need from this place. We have solved the one forest. I have no idea how that game was played. I'm literally just following directions here. I guess I'll ride the Chocobo out of here. Yeah, I guess I can. Not that I'm gonna do anything with it. You saw the your accolade, Casey. Okay, how do I dismount? There we go. Don't need that. Okay, so we're going to the next Chocobo Forest. LOL. Right on, Chocobo. Yeah, I don't really need to write them right now, but that is basically the way that you find them in this game, so... I don't know. I feel like it could be a little more straightforward, you know? Oh, we got ads starting very soon. We're gonna go ahead and before we... Actually, let's go find the next forest first. This one's at the Snowball Field on Travia's west coast, south of Shumi Village. West coast. Okay. So that would be in this direction. Where's my map? I think it's this one right here. I think it looks like it, right? Is it not an actual Chocobo Forest? See, this is the problem. These things look like Chocobo Forest when they're not. We got ads starting soon. Here it is. Here it is. Let's land. We'll take an ad break, play some clips, and I will see you on the other side. I hope you stay tuned. And let's drop right here. Nice. And the problem is that of course it's in this tiny corner of the screen and I keep just slipping. Twice. I think it did. That is one spicy meatball. Got him. There we go. Now it's a softer spot. Beyblade. And Beyblade again. Roll. And roll again. Oof. Oof. And let's do this. Boom. Look at that. And that was, luck. I have to go under that particular candle. bit, follow them. Ooh, star. Heed my cry. Oh, I should have used the star with the thing. Okay, good. Oh! And hello and welcome back to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, gentleman streamer, Beer Goggles 21, the world's least interesting man. And living up to that title, we are doing something incredibly uninteresting. We're catching Chocobos in Final Fantasy VIII. So please indulge with me as we're trying to get the final card. There's one card at the end of this quest that we need to get in order to get all the cards in this game. So that is what we're doing. In case anybody's interested, we're also enjoying a delicious non-alcoholic IPA, Trail Pass by Sierra Nevada. To your health. Quite delicious. So right now, we are in the the Basics Forest. This is at the Sorbald Snowfield on Trapia's west coast, south of Shumi Village. Let's go talk to Chocoboy. How's it going? Back for more, eh? Thanks for the business. You want me to explain? Okay, we've already gone through this explanation, so don't really need to go through it again. Blah, blah, blah. Great. I gotta stop asking him for explanations. So, Basics Forest, there's 5 locations. Lots of Chocobos in this area, but don't let that confuse you. If you buy a hint from Chocoboy, he'll tell you that you only need to blow the whistle twice in this area. So, use the Choco Designer at spot 1. Spot 1 is over here. I think it's this one. There's a couple of spots that are really close to one another. This one right here. Yeah, so it's this one. Choco Designer at spot 1. Okay, so 1 popped in. 3 popped in. Follow this by using Choco Designer at spot 2 or 3 to narrow down the first one. Okay, so at spot 2 or 3, let's go with 2, which is this one right here. Yeah, this is it. So Choco Designer. And only 1 left. We talk to this one. Nice, and the puzzle is solved. Okay, so now that we have the big Chocobo, let's go find the Flare Stone. Right here. Choco Designer. Get it. Receive the Flare Stone, nice. Yes, let's ride the Choco out of here. Ride it all the way to our spaceship, which is parked right there. Okay, so that's 2 out of 7 forests that we've resolved. Let's go to Beginner's Forest, and this one is next to Shumi Village on Winter Island. Winter Island, huh? Let me see if I can get the map location here. I'm assuming that this is, yes, Shumi Village, nice. So let's go over there. So that's Shumi Village. And it's right here. Beautiful. Bam, 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 bam. Ba-da-da-da. How's it going? Back for more, eh? Thanks for business. You don't need to see me do this. No, don't explain it to me. I got it. Good luck to ya. And more money for doing absolutely nothing except hunting down large poultry. They simply don't get easier than this. Take the Chocoboy's advice and locate the spot where only one Chocobo will fall when you whistle. Spot 4 is the one you want. Don't miss out on the hidden item or stone. So there's only one spot here. Should be spot number 4. Right there. It should be right next to the shadow. Right there. Okay, so literally it should only be the one. So we just talk to it. Very nice. Okay, so we got it. Now let's get that special item. Right there. Well, actually, wait a second. Well, let's see what happens. Nice. Or stone. Okay, let's ride. And thank you once again for the popping in and the lurk, Jojo. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Thursday. Okay, let's ride the spaceship. Going on to Chocobo Forest number 4. This one is at the east of Adia's house. So let's go to Adia's house. All the way down here. There's not a lot of things in this continent. Go ahead and pour the rest of this. Okay. All my love too long ago. And let's find that forest. Okay, it's right there, I think. It has to be a perfect bubble. Mercury bubbles, that is. Boy, this kid gets around. Okay, so we kind of get it. Let's see. Several ways to solve this nasty little puzzle. However, if you want to see the Chocobo link, you must end with spot 5. Okay, so begin with spot 1, which is basically in the middle. Kind of in the middle anyways. Yeah, I think this is the one. So we switch to designer. And 2 more drop in. Okay. Then use the Choco Designer at either 2 or 4 to set up the pins. Let's go with spot 4, which is all the way at the top. At least I think it's at the top. Right there. Let me just double check here, 2 or 4. Yeah, I think we're right there. Okay. So one more came in. Follow this by using the Choco Designer at 3 or 5, which places the ball. So 3 or 5. Let's go with spot number 5, which is actually all the way next to Chocoboy. Right there. Okay, so that sets up spot number 5. And watch the Chocobos version of a strike. And by using the Choco Designer at spot 5 again. Okay, so that's what we do. Let's go ahead and use it one more time. Oh, lovely. So now we go talk to the little Chocobo. And Mama Chocobo shows up, of course. Beautiful. And now the item should be around here. Right there. I guess not as this little puzzle is not as bad as I thought going in, but it's still kind of just slow and not necessarily very stimulating. Got a meteor stone. Nice. And a flare stone. Ultima stone. Let's go. So that's 4 forests down. We've got 3 more. Forest of Solitude. That one is on the Nectar Peninsula along the east coast of the Central Continent. Floats south of Fisherman's Horizon. Okay. East coast of Centra. Let's get on our ship. Bam, 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 bam. So, this is Centra. East must be somewhere around here. It says south of Fisherman's Horizon, so maybe down here is what we're looking for. Oh, no, don't descend. Let's go back up. Can't believe that all of this part of the map is kind of just barren. There it is. I'm sure that there's like fun monsters and drop points and things like that. But you know, given more time, I feel like they could have added a few more cities or random things like that. Little towns. Maybe it'll be once Final Fantasy VIII gets a remake, right? Ooh, a nighttime forest. No. Okay, so let's see. This is the Forest of Solitude. Should be relatively easy. There's only one Chocobo in this area, so it should be easy. Unfortunately, it's not. To catch a Chocobo, you must pinpoint the exact spot on the map, and this spot is much smaller than the points in other forests. Just slowly search in the area marked on the map to find the spot where the Choco owner goes nuts. To find the hidden... okay. So, let's go ahead and try and find this spot with the sonar. Technically, it should be somewhere around here. Close. Wow. Where does the picture show us? Should be like right next to this kid. Just clear your mind of whimsy. Too far. There it goes. Designer. Beautiful. So now we just have to talk to him. And Mama should pop in. Now let's use the sonar to find the special item. Congrats on your catch! What? What's the matter? The text sonar. I think the item is under him. What if I use it while he's there? Cards? No. Just move. Huh. Yes. Sorry, but just a little more. There. Go back to your parents for a while. There. Why can't I switch to sonar? Sorry, designer. And there it goes. Beautiful. Protect stone, meteor stone. Let's ride out. That's 5 of 7 Chocobo Forests. Almost there, folks. Almost there. So the enclosed forest. Once again, you have on the south side of the tall mountains in South S-Star. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. Southern S-Star, south side of tall mountains. Tears Point. So this whole thing is S-Star. Should be somewhere in the south. It's enclosed. I can barely see anything on this book. Let's go this way. Let's go to Tears Point. Ba-da-da. Did my captions... Are my captions not running? Oh my gosh. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Wow. Okay. I'm surprised that these things worked out okay last time. Caption settings. When you go offline. Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3 testing. Sadly, it doesn't seem to be working. Sorry about that, folks. I'll have to look back into it. So, S-Star. There's Lunatic Pandora. Are we still officially in S-Star? Should be some mountains in S-Star that I'm missing. These are mountains. If only there was some kind of map. And by that I mean a map that just tells me where things are, as opposed to me just randomly stumbling into them. Could it be here? There's a forest there, but I think we've been to that one before. Sadly, that is not where our princess is located. Could be within the force field, I guess. Except this is not really the south, so... maybe that little island over there? The island is not helping out here. Sorry, I gotta like this section of my player's guide. Otherwise, I'm not gonna see anything. Okay, I think I see. I know where it is. Right underneath that landmass. Okay, let's try this again. All good. Thank you, Magashi. The thing about the player's guide is, yes, it does give you all the information that you need, but some of the in-game images on the magazine itself are tiny. Let's see. Sorry about all the vertigo as well. Is one of these a forest? No, wait, that's a forest, right? It looks like a pimple on the side of this forest. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Ah, I can't fly this thing for the life of me. Okay. Yes. Yes, I'm back. I don't understand why you run a business based on chocobos throughout the world. Okay, so hopefully this is an easy one, and hopefully we don't have too much more. Actually, this seems to be like one of the hardest ones. You have a whole mess of chocobos to work with, but with this group, you have to drop Do everything just right. Start off by using the Choco Designer at spot 1. Okay, spot 1, it should be relatively easy to spot. It's right here. Detect. Hey, Navi, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a delightful Thursday. And thank you for the lurk, of course. Let me see if I can still give you a shout out regardless. Regardless. Anybody watching right now, past, present, or future, stop baking those buns. Stop having a treat. Stop enjoying your day and instead go follow Hey Navi92, fellow cuties, stream team member, and just a delightful individual with a lovely community to boot. Last seen playing Pokemon Unite. So where was I? I think it's this. I think that's it. I keep confusing one button for the other. Okay, so 2 dropped in. Then go to spot 2 and one of the Chocobos will leave and another one will disappear. Okay, spot 2 is literally just a couple steps down. Right there. One of them will leave. Or did both of them just leave? I think I pressed the same location. Okay. So maybe it's a little bit further down. I don't know why I said that in a questioning intonation. Maybe I have to go a few steps down? Right there. Now that's the ticket, huh, Scouts? Okay, a third Chocobo pops in and one of them leaves. From here, just go straight through the order. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 3 is all the way on this side. Right there. And then go to 4, which is very much near the top. Cool. And last, spot 5, which is dead center. Right there. And only one left. That was elaborate. Okay. And Mama Chocobo shows up. Nice. Let's get the item before we leave. Right there. Get in there. All the stones. They're all here, folks. All of them. Okay, there's only one more place left. Okay, so there's one last Chocobo Forest in the world. It's in a place so remote that only someone riding a Chocobo can reach it. It's a good thing that I'm riding it. Nothing much happens here, but the Chocobos sometimes congregate in the sacred place. Solve all the puzzles, get all the hidden items. You can head for the Chocobo Sanctuary. You can actually go there earlier, but the only things there are Chocobos from the forest you've already solved at that point. When all 6 Chocobos congregate, they'll perform a special dance for you. So let's go ahead and try and find it. Go ahead and turn on this light again. Oh, I see. It's in Granditi Forest, which is the forest that has all of the Marlboros. I remember where that is. Now the question is, how do we get all the way over there? The controls on this creature are not the best. I think it's supposed to be able to cross water, right? I think I need to find like a beach. Oh my gosh. Get a Chocobo from the Chocobo. Oh, go to Travia Garden actually. That makes sense. Where did I leave my ship? It certainly doesn't help that stuff only materializes if you're close to it. I think it's beyond these mountains, right? That is beyond our borders. We must never go there, Simba. There it is. Okay. So let's go to Travia Garden. And then we go to the Chocobo Forest there. And if anybody's interested, we're enjoying a delicious IPA from Sierra Nevada. It's a non-alcoholic. It's a Trail Pass. To your health. Very refreshing. Very good for an IPA. Okay, let's get a Chocobo from this garden. It should be easy enough now that we've solved the puzzle. We should just be able to just get the Chocobo. Okay, so in order to get there, I think it's around here. Or sorry, I need to look closely at this thing. My eyesight is not what it used to be. Oh, okay, I think I see it. So you have to cross the fields, go into the water, and then emerge the other side. Wild. Oh, come on. So the plan is to go south. If I could just cross this blasted wall. There we go. across this ridiculous crater. I bet it's not gonna let me, is it? Look at that. Why? It's just a tiny crater. Maybe we'll go south. It's like the continent is divided artificially by that little landmark, which is really silly, I think. Let's go through here. Maybe. No, this is not the way. Bury my shell at Wounded Knee. Maybe we have to go above it. Through the beach over here. Yes. Okay. So now we're able to ride over the shoals. We're able to run over the water like that Jesus lizard. Okay, so we made it into the continent. I can't see. Why is the camera like this? Here it is. Nice. Chocobos from all over the world are here. Whoa, what a momentous occasion. Nice, all 6 of them. This is a moment to behold. Baby Chocobo. No. You are not dreaming. Are you gonna give me something? Ah, nice, the Chocobo card, beautiful. I can't imagine. Ooh, more stuff. 600 stolen away, thank you. Maybe that was a ripoff, who knows? Okay, so... and that is the end of the Chocobo Sanctuary quest. We have the Chocobo card now. Let's see, where is it located? I think it's a GF card, maybe? There it is, Chocobo. So yeah, it's a GF card as well. God, so many cards still missing. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get a good few of them now that we're going after the card Queen. Your last help me? Sure, why not? Maybe I'll see you again. Thanks for the business. Well, this is the last time you'll see me in action. Here, Choco. I said, come here, Chocobo, please. How's that for ya? See ya. See you around. Somewhere. Someday. Hey, you weren't too bad of a brat. Thank you for your help, I guess. Gotta give it to him. Let's ride out. Try to get out of this maddening place. With this blasted camera angle, I swear. I just need to find the shore. That is all I need to find. It's right there. It's literally right there. Okay. Thank goodness. Now we find our way back to the other continent and get our ship. God, we keep getting demoted. What? Is it because we're not doing anything? Is that the reason? So that's Travia Garden. I think the ship should be around here, right? Yeah, it's just north of us. Maybe on the other side of this mountain. No, don't. You know, at least the Chocobos in Final Fantasy VII had the ability to traverse certain types of course terrains. I don't think the Chocobos in this game do much of anything other than cross shallow water. It ain't no gold Chocobo that can literally cross any part of the map. Yeah. Can't find my ship. This is embarrassing. This is literally me whenever I'm in a big parking lot and I'm looking for my car, and the way that I find my car is I keep clicking my key fob just to hope that I can find it that way. What a pain. Ah, this is not. Can I just get teleported to my ship? There it is. So there's basically two side quests that are left. One of them is Queen of Cards, which is kind of fun in case you like cards, and I enjoy cards. The other one is the Obel Lake side quest, which is not particularly interesting. You kind of just follow a bunch of clues. Yeah, and I might do that later. I'm not feeling like doing that right now. Let's go after the Queen of Cards. Okay, the card Queen quest takes place in the town of Dole. Speaking with her normally using you'll notice a fourth option. The first card she requests is the Minimog card. Do I have the Minimog card? Let me see. Yes I do. Okay, good. So let's go talk to her in Dole. Commander Selfie, let's get going. Selfie, let's go. And Dole is like this little peninsula. Right there. And let's wet my whistle here. Cheers to the ones that we lost along the way. Always a bitter sip. Okay, I couldn't see the thing because I was literally on top of it. Literally. Let me find the save point. I don't actually know where the card queen is, but I'm sure we'll stumble upon her very soon. Dole is probably one of the towns that I like the most in Final Fantasy VIII. Obviously, a pretty big mission takes place in it, but I feel like it's also just got identity about it, like the structures and the pub and the buildings. Like Timber is close to it. It also has like a lot of personality, though it's not my favorite. And then what's it called? Renoa City. I forget what it's called, but that one also has a lot of personality. How many of those special stones do I have anyways? Flare stones, meteor stone. Chocobo related, huh? I'm assuming that this is what we use to call a chocobo in on the field. And just in case I run into the random rule, let me mod some cards. Don't want to say goodbye to Poo-Poo. Need to sell 30 fire ammo, unfortunately. G Mega Potions. Tiamat. Meteor Stones. No. So Angelo is the first one that we don't want to give up. Along with Poo-Poo, of course. Let's get rid of 30 fire ammo. Let's see. There we go. And now we can go ahead and card mod that oil boil. Very cool. So then in terms of cards, yeah, perfect. So let's go ahead and save. Okay, so let's go find the card queen. The queen of cards. Can you imagine the audacity that you must have, the level of skill to call yourself the card queen? Children, which can be one of the following documents. So I guess we don't necessarily know if she's going to be in Dole. Now that I think about it, last time we saw her, she was in Balam, so there's a good chance that she's actually still there. Sadly. Okay, let's go to Balam and let's try to get her to move. I should have thought about that. A world trotting quest. Sure is funny that Balam is like this little continent off in the middle of everything in comparison to the other mega continents in this planet. It makes me think that it's like Balam itself is like Australia almost, where it's like its own country, a little island too, and continent as well. Which, you know, probably has its benefits, being secluded from all the nonsense of the rest of the world. Bam, 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 bam. And I think she's here. Yes. I am the Queen of Cards. I travel all over the world to monitor and enforce the various card rules. What do you want to know? This region's rules, sure. There are no additional rules in this VIII region. Pay me 30,000 gil, and I will pass on a new rule to this region. Open. No. Can you move, though? I think you have to beat her first in order to get her to move. She will remain there until you either lose or win a rare card of any level 8 card or better to or from her. Once this requirement is fulfilled, speak with her and she'll give you... Okay, so we have to play her. What I'm gonna do first, I don't want to know anything. I want to reset the rules in VIII and then save my game, and then I will challenge her. And that's the plan. Save point. Or actually, let me reset the rules first. And of course, you reset the rules by talking to the person here. Playing them, I think. No, that's not how you reset the rules. What are you doing? Just go back to normal. I thought, okay, it's not letting me change the rules back. Sure. Just gotta play defensively. Fortunately, we saved relatively recently, so we should be okay. Let's go ahead, welcome in and go. Thank you for the one more time. Playing cards one more time. Let's just play it defensively by... Actually, we can just stick with Noah right there in the gap. Of course, this is going to fill me with junk cards I don't want. Well, what can you do?
It's time to
yes, we are doing. We're doing the card dueling. Oh, they took back their card. That's obnoxious. Okay, thank you, Alastoid. I thought this guy was supposed to reset the rules. Maybe let me get out of town and try again. Weird. I can't imagine that the direct rules are sticking. Okay, go back in. Maybe it's because I spoke to the Queen of Cards first. So he's not there. Breakfast burrito word. Well, you said the magical word, burrito. Everything in burrito format is automatically superior. I do actually enjoy a good breakfast burrito, but I have to make sure, guarantee that the sausage is good, because sometimes breakfast burritos can be wonderful, but sometimes the sausage in them is bland, and I need it to be a little spiced. Gotta have that spice. Now, in terms of me, what is my favorite breakfast dish? Probably just scrambled eggs, because I feel like I know how to make them, and I feel like you can basically package them with anything, any specific flavor combination, and you get slightly different flavors. It's kind of like a pizza, where the toppings themselves give the dish its own identity. And I just kind of like the flavor consistency of them. Yes. No, it's not giving me the chance to go back to open. That is unfortunate. Okay. Let me pay the card queen to switch it back to open. That's your go-to egg dish. That is indeed my go-to egg dish. The scramblin'. Yeah, scrambled, nice throwback. I will say though, I don't like it when the scrambled eggs are too runny. But I also don't like them overcooked. It can be like super dry, and then they just get bad at a certain point. But yeah, breakfast burrito, I like it. Solid choice. I like eggs in general, to be honest with you. But yeah, I hope you're having a good day. Card mod. Get rid of this thing. Save. Oh gosh, ads are in progress. Okay, let's take an ad break here. We will be back with more Final Fantasy VIII after the break. Oh, super special treasure chest. Was I dancing? Okay, whatever. Okay, one. A hole in one. Okay. 2 and 2. Too far. Needless to say, I was getting very lucky there. Nice. We're getting luckier than I expected. Oh, nice. Okay, one more to go. Him when he was in the middle of the screen.
He is from the street, boys. You know the planet is in a jam, a diabolical plan for only one man, Louis Leopard, him an international punk, and his army of 3As are his piece of junk. Yeah, well he can't phase us, he forgot about the boys and the guy who made us. Saint Zoolander, master of boys, boss, we undermine the plot. We're the sports boys and we like making noise. Commander Jock has intelligent droids. I'm not a cook and I can take the heat. But don't forget, you are what you eat. Call me Watson. Let me shovel and say I'm off to the dock and I say today. And then learn is my name and my brain in the game. I'm Gen 6. Any problem I can fix, my name is Ninjas. The battle hinges on how to use my sword and how it singes. And I'm Zid Zoolander. ZZ for sure, you know I fight the corp. I'm the boss master. Listen up, y'all. You're the boys brigade. When it's laser time, put on your 3D shades. Laser time, boys. Boss master. Boss master. Ooh, boss master.
Okay, so the trick here is to make sure that I run when I get the chance. Or wait it out. Maybe a little bit, follow them. Ooh, star. Keep my grind. Oh, I should have used the star with the thing. And hello and welcome back to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, gentleman streamer, brewmaster for the Order of the Shield Lycan, Mere Man, or Munich Myth. And we are playing Final Fantasy VIII today. Thank you so much for being here today. We are collecting cards. We're going after the Queen of Cards. The Queen, dare I say. So here's hoping that she shows some mercy on our way. Before we do that, though, we do have one more drink to share with you all. I realized that this is something that we haven't ever had on stream, so I thought it would be a good chance to share it. This is Syntax Imperial Peanut Butter Stout. Sorry for the reverse image. As you can see, there's a she-devil on the cover. Syntax, and again, all red with the classic Mother Earth Brewing logo. Let's actually go on this side and actually see it with the Ales cam by going over here. And Ales cam is on. Get this thing out. Okay, so there it is. Syntax. It is a peanut butter stout. What exactly is a stout? A stout is a type of ale that brews dark, and the reason why it brews dark is because of the types of malts that are incorporated into it. You use things like crystal malts, caramel malts, and chocolate malts, and you brew those. You get a dark, goopy substance, colors similar to Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, or your personal favorite, of course, RC Cola. Very opaque, very deep, rich in flavor. You get notes of very rustic sugars, things like brown sugar, molasses, toffee, and even maple syrup. They're quite delectable. You can have a wide variety of flavors with it as well. Things like chocolate, things like coffee, even dried fruit is something that can be found with stouts. They're quite complex, I want to say. Generally very light on the bitters, a bit heftier when it comes to sugars and malts. In terms of types of stouts, of course, there's a wide variety. You have things like oatmeal stouts, which incorporate oatmeal into the bill, and that makes the beers a little bit frothier and fluffier. You have chocolate stouts, which taste like chocolate, but don't have any chocolate. You have things like milk stout, which of course use milk, lactose, into the bill and make those a little milkier. And then you have a stretch of that. When you go the extra mile, you make a pastry stout. Not only do you start with a milk stout base, but you add ingredients that give that beer a particular dessert style flavor. You add something sugary to it, like cinnamon buns, like cheesecake, like oatmeal cookies. You throw them into the fermentation tank and the beer picks up those flavors. They're very sweet, generally high in alcohol. A kick to the stomach, but wonderful, wonderful beer. Now this one is an Imperial Peanut Butter Stout, which means that it incorporates peanut butter into the fermentation. You get a little bit of peanut. It is called Imperial because it is high in alcoholic content. Generally, anything that's labeled Imperial is higher than 8% in alcohol. So I believe I am in for a treat. Let's actually go ahead and see what Untapped has to say on this particular beer before we sample it by going over to this side, turning off the Ales cam. Okay. So Syntax by Mother Earth Brewing Company. Let me try and zoom in just a bit there. Okay, don't let it fool you. This is an imperial stout first and foremost. Deep dark malts lend espresso notes, and British crystal malts contribute to the perfect toffee and caramel flavor. I do love my toffee. Despite the dry finish, there is a wonderful molasses character, complements of brown cane sugar, and just enough residual sugar to finish full-bodied, but never cloying. The peanut butter is simply featured to augment what is already there. A fantastic example of a legendary beer style. It is a legend living in its own time. Let's actually go ahead and taste this thing. Okay, and yeah, I've been having this one. This is actually my last can of this particular set. I'm glad that I remembered to share it with you all. Here's hoping that everybody's having a wonderful Thursday. Let me rinse my palate before we get started. Of course, you want to generally have a neutral palate before you sample anything new, lest you spoil that initial flavor. And like I said, we are playing Final Fantasy VIII. We're about to take on the Queen of Cards in an attempt to take all of her rare cards. Will we achieve where others have failed? Okay, so completely dark. I believe in you. Thank you so much, Magashi. What's the phrase? Somebody put it in a Discord very recently. Believe in the me that believes in you. I like it. Okay, but yeah, this is totally opaque. You can't really see through it. Very thin head of bubbles. I want to see a little bit at the top. There's a hint of brown. Generally, I would suggest that is a porter, but this is actually a stout. And generally, when you're talking about porters and stouts, it depends really on the brewer, what to call it and what they feel it is. There's no like strong distinctions. In terms of a nose, you definitely have some chocolate and very strong notes of peanut butter. I want to say a little bit of coffee as well. Feminale, dear viewer, thank you so much for being here. And just wonderful. You can certainly feel the alcoholic strength. On this one, it's an 8.1% alcohol by volume. Very light, creamy peanut butter flavor. I want to say it's dark chocolate that's hitting you in the face. Sorry, hitting you in the face is very crass, very strong. It's dark chocolate that you're sensing as opposed to something like milk chocolate, or dare I say it, my favorite, white chocolate. There's a slight coffee background, but it's not bittering. It's kind of just like a mood setter sort of thing. There's some caramel notes as well, and then a little bit of that butteriness that you would find in toffee candy. In terms of body composition, I want to say this is a square 4. Very relatively thick beer. So drink slowly and drink responsibly. But okay, that is what we will be drinking today for the rest of the stream. Let's actually go ahead and rate this beer. I am going to give it a square 4. I learned square breathing from Chris Hemsworth the other day. Did I check it in? Did it actually register? Yes it did. Beautiful. So yes, that is what we will be drinking for the rest of the day. Let me stop gabbing over here. This is not what you came here to see. Let's go back to the world of Final Fantasy VIII. And let's turn on the volume. Let's go ahead and save the game. Let's go after that Queen of Cards, the QOC. I am the queen of... I've already read this. I don't want to do it again. This region's rules. Let's pay her to pass on the open rule because I do believe in openness. I'm a very open-hearted person. So let's do open. so now it is open. Great. No thanks. No extra rules. No siree, Bob. I challenge you to a Pokemon row battle. Trade rule is all. That is crazy. Okay. Laguna, Quistis, Renoa, Cypher, and Squall, the regular squad. So the game says that in order to get her to another region, you actually have to lose or win a rare card, any level 8 or better, to or from her. So we would actually have to lose. Maybe I need to just lose one card and then pick one card back up from her. Maybe that's the idea. Which is gonna be lame. I need to get myself some like bad cards so I can trade them with her. Okay, let's just beat her here. Yeah, sadly it's not the most straightforward of exercises. The game actually requires you to lose certain rounds in order for you to move forward. Good old Snake Eyes. Does it matter? Great, I got a bunch of junk cards. Okay, so when you do that, now that I have a few junk cards in me, let me go and lose a level 8 card. No. Stop tempting me, Queen. Let me find a safe spot before we do this very important process. Play a bunch of crappy cards and one level 8 card, and then we're gonna lose to her. Oh, Direct, like Nintendo Direct. I don't know. Let's play with 4 fish. Or 4 fish. Actually, let's choose which card we're gonna give up. Angelo. Are we gonna part with Sweet Boy Angelo? So sad. I mean, I guess. Sure. It's gonna hurt me. Why do I do things to hurt myself? Behemoth. Sure, just take these things. It doesn't matter. You know what, maybe we don't want to lose all of these, so we can continue losing them later. What's... oh, there's a chance that we can't even lose the card that we want to lose. Ah, why did I set myself up like this? So dumb. Great, I lost a fish. Trade rule is difference. Okay, so I understand that. Let's play a different. I think she's just changing rule sets. Trade rule 1. Okay, I like this. And then give her Angelo. Hey Heinz, how are you doing today? Great to see you. I hope the day is treating you well. Heinz, of course.
One more time.
Very well timed, Angelo. Heinz, of course, is a fellow Twitch streamer and also just a cool person overall. What have you been up to, Heinz? Everyone go out there and give Heinz a follow. Last seen playing VIII, Lacrimosa of Dana? Dana! I actually don't know what that game is like. Is that an RPG? Feel free to let us know. But yeah, it's great to see you. By the way, fellow craft beer enthusiast Heinz, cheers to you. Today we're enjoying an Imperial Peanut Butter Stout, known as Syntax, which you can probably see on the little corner camera over there. Heck yes, that punk. And the day has been going well. A pretty light day followed by a trip to the bar. See, that is how you seize a day. That is how you make a day complete. I hope you had some good drinks. No, not Ifrit. Let's give her Angelo. Angelo? Oh, right. Yes. So, we're going to lose one card. They're going to take Angelo no matter what, so it doesn't really matter where I play him. Actually, Angelo's supposed to be a girl. I think Angelo's a girl, actually. If I recall correctly. Okay, how do we lose this? I'm still looking for a good peanut butter stout, to be honest. I've had maybe 2 or 3, but taste-wise felt off. I want to say it's kind of basic, but at the very least for me, when I'm looking for a good peanut butter stout flavor, I tend to go to the sweeter ones, which is not necessarily excuse me. I tend to go to sweeter stouts. Specifically for peanut butter stouts, I am less about the complexity when it comes to them. I feel like as long as it's a good blend of peanut butter and chocolate, then it probably meets the cap. When it comes to other stouts, though, I'm a little more. I have better parameters than that one. It's also not everybody's cup of tea, right? Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to lose this, and she just has really crappy cards. Crappy cards. Okay. Switch this one too, please. And just drop this guy here. Yes, I lost, I think. Okay, and she took my Angelo. Oh no. My heart. Okay. This region is getting boring. I'm going to head toward Galbadia. Okay, so she's going to Galbadia, and we're gonna try and take Angelo back from her. Sweeter definitely would be better for them, I feel. Yeah. Take her cards anyways, Rare Hunter. I always say, that Battle City arc was always so good. Just the idea of like being in a city and just like dueling anybody. By the way, love all the TikToks / reels, Heinz. You've been putting out quite a good number of them. Always hit the fun spots with those. I think the last one I saw from you was the one about the special place in hell for people that dropped the Mario 64 penguin. Pretty funny stuff. You know, everybody did that, right? Everybody. Galbadia. Where is that place? Might just be, no, it's not Timber. Delling City. I think it's Delling City. So Queen is just too busy to play now that she took your card. Yeah, exactly. So the thing is, the only way to have her move is for her to either win or lose a level 8 card or above, which is kind of just a silly game mechanic. I don't know. I don't care for it. Well, thank you, dude. I've been putting a bit more memes lately since I've been dealing with bronchitis the past couple of days. Gotcha. Well, you seem to be getting some, a fair number of, likes out there. And like I said, I do think that your humor is pretty spot on. A nice blend of anime. But yeah, I hope you're feeling better. Bronchitis can definitely be fairly debilitating, so sorry about that. Okay, where do I find the Queen of Cards? Spreading memes when I can. Spreading that mimetic memory. Where is this lady? By the way, I hope we're in Galbadia. I think this is Galbadia, Delling City. You know, I'm actually afraid every time I come to Galbadia, specifically because every time I save a VOD for this area, this specific song that's playing right now, some random person on YouTube claimed it because they put it in one of their mixes, and I have to like fight a copyright strike every time I do. Or at least it used to happen. I don't think it's happening anymore, but it was such a pain back in the day. Delling City Shop. Oh, today might be the first day that I feel mostly fine. Good. So some progress. I still do have a cough here and there, but I've been improving. That's good to hear, boss. I'm glad. Yeah, hopefully you can steer clear of any more respiratory diseases for this winter. While we are clawing our way out of winter. Here she is. So let's go ahead and take back that card. And it wasn't even Nobuo Uematsu claiming it. You know what? I checked the person's username. I don't think it was him. I gotta say, I got a small feeling that it wasn't Nobuo. But you know what? Maybe people out there are using pseudonyms. Maybe he's just like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna mix this with some random sheet music. Okay, what are the card rules here? Open, good, and same. No, I think the less rules is generally the better. Are you asking for a challenge? The trade rule is differential, which means that the point score will determine how many cards she takes or I take. So this is dangerous. Let's hustle and do our best. Okay. So she didn't bring out the Angelo card, but I'm sure I will get it back at some point. Play defensively. I feel like we're playing bridges here. A 9 and 6 might suffice. Actually, it should suffice. Quest is Europe. Didn't really help us out, unfortunately. Same difference. They can beat my 4. These last few rounds will determine everything. Okay, we can switch him. And we should be safe. Snake Eyes. 2 cards. Take the king, take the Ochu. Not really what we wanted, but so it goes. Let's throw Eden in there. We do like Eden. Oh geez, there's no Angelo. Worst case scenario is that I lost it forever, which would really bum me out, but that doesn't make sense. Let me see here. Lose or win a rare card at any level 8 or better, 2 or from her. Queen of Cards quest takes place in Dole. Card Queen will ask you for a specific card. This enables her. Giving the card Queen what she requests prompts her to move to another region. Once again, you must chase her around the world until she returns to Dole, and you can give her the next card she requests. Do this 5 times, blah blah blah. Make sure you save often during this quest because it can become very frustrating. Use the tables to determine. You may need to pause in the middle, da da da. As soon as you give. Any other cards lost to the Card Queen must be won back from her normal fashion. Okay. So clearly she must have it there. She must just not be choosing to play it. That's okay. We'll just force it from her hand. Nice. Same. Always, I hate that rule. I hate it. We should still be able to win here though. Draw. Okay, nobody lost anything. Gotta remember that same rule is in play. Direct now. Can we just keep it to trade rule 1? It's so good. There we go. Why not? Okay. Behemoth. Fortunately, this should be a safe play. Whoa. Looks like I could change my configuration here. And I think that's okay. Yeah. Something with a high defense. Could literally be anything, so I want to make sure that they don't switch back. Honestly, as long as it's not Laguna, it's probably okay. Actually, of course you did that. Can I just not take any of them? I think these are all stinky. No, I think I'm only going to play with her if it's a 1. Yes. Sure, throw Zell in there. Where is... Where's my Angelo? It's not safe to play a card on that side. Okay, I think we can do this. There we go. Let's put a card down and then smash it from the top. Nice. Get all the dragons, sure. Power of the dragons. Oh, there's Angelo. Beautiful. Okay. At least now I have confirmation that she's still willing to give those up. Is anything lower? Yes. Sadly. If I put a card there... But that won't beat that. Sorry, always trying to play this game way too defensively. But that's just what works for me. We could... make a bridge here. Nice. Ah, how dare you. Defensively responsible. It's gonna be a draw, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Ah, the one time. No. Play me with 1. Ah, it's gonna be a while before we see it again. I know it. What a pain in the butt. Number 6. Putting all these useless cards here. No need for a 5. Still we win. Sure, that one looks level 8-ish. It was not. Oh my gosh, I really don't want any other rules other than the 1. No thanks. That's even harder. Trade rule all. Okay, we can do that. Very risky. But at the very least, we'll get the cards that we want. No Angelo, come on. No, that's not safe. Here we go. Try and stay a step ahead. Number 5. Let's just cover up the spot. Block them right here. And we could take one more. No, we can't take any more cards. But we can be defensively responsible. Guess all those cards are mine. Let me save. I feel like enough rounds have passed and don't really want to lose my momentum. So let's save. 11-6, 11-16. It's not too late for my spiel. Even though this is a drinks-friendly stream, we highly encourage the consumption of water. Water, the element which brings life. Not only does it help you stay hydrated, regulate your metabolics, but also helps you stave off the deleterious effects of alcohol consumption. So please, drink up. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so we saved. Let's... No, don't exit the game. No thanks. Actually, difference is probably not bad. Direct is pretty bad. No, I don't want to know. Please just let me play you. I already know all about this. Yes, trade rule all. Oh my gosh, where's that Angelo? I might have to just grind this fight off stream because it's a lot. Six. Nice. That's not gonna change anything. Should it be 2 and 7? Okay. And it's a draw. What is... What was that? Jeez. Yeah, I guess I got a bunch of cards. Once again, which I don't really want. There's literally only one card that I want. No direct. Sure, trade rule. The gang. Right over there. Stick a Zell in there. Okay. Nice. Well, I hope in this process I'm getting some cards I may have missed, though I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. Sure. Ah, there's Angelo. Great. Defensively responsible. Sure that nothing beats. Yeah, I think we're clear on this one. Let's just drop top. We could put one down just for kicks, but that's not gonna guarantee anything. Just letting the flow of game take over. We could take... We can be... We need to have one more card ahead of them. So this might be our one chance here. They might flip Laguna, but we should still be able to take the round. Nice. Beautiful. Wolf's Kiss. We got our Angelo back. Okay. This region is getting boring. I'm going to head towards Balam. We literally just got you out of Balam. Jeez, okay. But that's okay. It's about time to wrap things up anyways. Let's go back to intermission. Okay, well, that was a good time. We managed to snag some pretty important cards. We solved all of the Chocobo Forests. So I think we made some progress. I think the Queen of Cards is going to take a while, so it might be another session where we're just playing with her. And yeah, unfortunately, we do have this randomness about which card she pulls out. So it might be a little while longer. Hopefully you are enjoying the card games. Thank you everyone for being here today. Very much appreciate your time today. Of all people you could pick to watch today, for some reason you decided to choose me. Let me go over the friends that popped in today. Heinz, of course, thank you so much. Inaigo, always appreciate you popping in with the alerts. Magashi, I hope you're having a delightful day. Navi with the lurk, great to see you. Jojo, always having a good time over in his corner of the internet. Casey, I hope you are doing well as well. And Spectrum, of course, delightful to have you. Melissa was here as well, always wishing you well, my friend. And I think that about covers it, except of course for, oh, actually Moonglow System as well was here. Thank you so much for popping in. And I was going to say, last but not least, very important, all my lurkers, much love to you. Thank you so much for popping in. This place wouldn't be what it is without you. In terms of my schedule, I stream on Thursdays and Fridays. Thursdays we're doing Retro Final Fantasy VIII, and Fridays we're doing Modern, and we're playing Baldur's Gate 3. That's tomorrow. So tune in if you want to see some more Baldur's Gate 3 antics. For my real schedule, for my formal schedule, feel free to follow me on the socials right there. With that, let's me go ahead and find somebody to raid. And I have an idea as to who I want to raid today. Let's go and raid a friend of the stream, Shoop, who I believe is playing actually Final Fantasy, one of the Final Fantasies. It might be a Rebirth. I think that's the last one I saw her playing. So let me go ahead and set up that raid. We have raid message for viewers and raid message for followers. Let me copy one of those. But while I do that, let's see. Shoop, of course, loves to play JRPGs and just a wonderful person to talk to, I think. She's always very thoughtful for the things that she says. And always enjoy spending time over in her corner of the stream. Let me go ahead and start that raid. And like I said, please copy that raid message if you would be so kind. I always have trouble copying it myself. I feel like I should stick it someplace else. But yeah, once again, thank you so much everyone for being here today. Apologies for the slightly rushed finish. As I like to end things, stay thirsty, ale pack. Tomorrow the moon will rise. See you again. Bye.